How would we create our first MailerLite campaign? For this in MailerLite, we'll go to the campaigns section and within it we'll click on create. As you can see, we have different options to create campaigns. What we're going to do now is create a regular campaign, send a normal email campaign to your selected subscribers. Then we'll have different options like the test campaign, which is to test which emails work better or worse, or the automatic resend campaign. Within this section, what we'll need to do is give a name to this campaign, the email subject that will be used for this campaign, the sender, along with their email address, which will be the pre-header. And as you can see, while I change each section here on the right, it'll show you how all this would look, and finally the target group to which we'll send this email. This could be done in a basic way, which would be sent to all subscribers, or in an advanced way. And when all this is done, we'll see the design we want to create for our email, and for this we have different options. There's a drag and drop block editor, basically like using Elementor in WordPress, the rich text editor, and finally the HTML editor that lets us paste our own custom HTML code to make it simpler, and as it'll likely be what many of us will use, and that's really useful. We'll use the drag and drop editor, and as we see here, we have all these sections to create our first campaign. We'd start with the default template and we could customize it to our style as we see fit. For example, we can change navigation elements like our campaign logo, navigation items like an About Us page, or a link to our online store, even the logo of our campaign, and a button that could really come in handy for us. Also here, we can edit not just the sections we use for our email. If we want to divide a section into different columns, the elements we want to include in this, if we want to add separators or spaces, whatever works best for us. And even very interesting content like CTA boxes or basic CTAs, for example. And I can come here and put sign up for the full experience and add a button that takes them directly to a form to my website or wherever suits me best, and customize it easily this way. As you can see here, for example, in this image we could change the logo to one we prefer, and finally not just the header but the footer too, we can change it, put whatever we want. This is always there. The subscribe part is mandatory, and even our social media links, so it's really well done. As you can see here, we have the entire configuration section where as we click on different areas we can paste URLs and automatically create our personalized email addresses to send to all our contacts in each of these. We'd see how each aspect would look for those who've used WordPress. This will be familiar and easy to understand. What else? You can even upload Instagram posts, blogs, image galleries, e-commerce, and lots of special features. And here are different edited footers. So as you can see, this is what you can do finally. To finish and send, click Final Edit. You can set up a calendar to send all this, or base a campaign on time zones, or even use smart sending. And you can adjust the date and time to suit your needs. So now you know how to create your first online email marketing campaign.